Spend a few minutes to talk about politics making us stupid. I read this article by Ezra Klein about how politics makes us stupid, and I actually read parts of it 2 or 3 times because I thought I'd identified a new systems archetype, and I was all excited because I haven't found a new one in a long time. Though, as it turned out, it wasn't actually a new one, it was relatively simple. Given a need to fit in, tends to cause us to act consistent with the group norms for whatever group that we really want to fit in with. And as we act consistent with those group norms, we do actually begin to fit in. It's sort of Darwin's survival of the fittest in action on an ongoing basis. And as we fit in, more and more we begin to adopt the beliefs of that group, whether they were what we believed initially was consistent or not, because of our immersion in that group and acting consistent with their norms, we simply begin to adopt whatever set of beliefs that group has, and as we adopt those beliefs deeper and deeper, we begin to discount facts inconsistent with the group norms. We are, I've often commented that one of our greatest strengths is that we can convince ourselves of almost anything, regardless of what extent it's true or not. So that we simply discount facts which are inconsistent with those beliefs because it's necessary. And what it does is it causes us to become alienated from other groups who have a set of norms and beliefs which are inconsistent with the ones that I am now adopting or attempting to be consistent with, and that actually results in furthering my need to fit in. So I end up with a very straightforward reinforcing loop, which I think is vicious as opposed to virtuous, so that my need to fit in causes me to act consistent, enabling me to fit in. I end up adopting the beliefs, so I discount the facts associated with other groups, which causes me to be alienated from other groups, simply reinforcing my need to fit in. And it's a simple reinforcing structure that takes me deeper and deeper down whatever rabbit hole I'm pursuing. And while the article was about how politics makes us stupid, it ends up being apparent that it's sort of a generalized understanding of our need to fit into any particular group. And we may belong to multiple groups, and the norms of those groups may overlap to a certain extent. And as long as the norms of the various groups overlap to a certain extent, we can fit in to multiple groups. I can fit into my community and my religious group and a number of them, though it's kind of difficult to fit into groups which are diametrically opposed. One would have to be a schizophrenic to be able to fit into the Democrats and the Republicans. But let's not go there. So I just found it rather interesting that I could read this article and think that I had identified a new systems archetype, though when I actually sat down to model it, it became a very straightforward reinforcing structure, which I found very insightful. So this is a member of an element of the Perspectives Project, and here there are 3 other articles that I've identified that sort of are related to this discount facts inconsistent with group norms in terms of examples of how facts make us dumber, why we don't believe science, and how facts backfire sometimes. And if you're not currently following this project, I invite you to participate by simply sending me your Kumu username. If you don't have one, you can get one at kumu.io. Sign up. If you have not seen the introductory video for the Perspectives Project, you can find the video at systemswiki.org. So See you in another video soon. Bye.